Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another trying new makeup video. However, not all of these products are necessarily new, just a couple of them are, and I am so excited because today we are going to be trying for the first time the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Palette. I literally just got this in the mail and I knew I wanted to film with it like right then and there. So I'm obsessed with the way that this entire look came out. I have a new bronzing technique that I really wanted to share with you, and also just some first impressions on a couple other products throughout the video. So we've got a lot to go through, so we're just gonna get into it. Okay, we are finally gonna try this together. The Skin Glass Serum. This is from Natasha Denona. It looks really beautiful and like pearlized. I can't wait to see how this looks. So I'm gonna do a couple drops. It has this really noticeable gold sheen to the product. So I'm just gonna do a couple drops in my hand, warm it up, and then really push this in. I'll probably try working a little bit extra on any areas that are a little bit more dry. So I'm just gonna take like another little bit and push that right under the eyes and then right around the corners of my nose. It is noticeably moisturizing and leaving a really nice sheen on my skin. I just want like a little bit more in the areas where I'm feeling more dry. It's getting cold. The skin's getting dry. The Skin Glass Primer itself is definitely pretty illuminating. Like you can really see it glowing off the high points of my face, but I want a little something extra to combat the winter dullness. So I'm gonna put a little bit of illuminator on too. This is the Iconic London Radiance Booster. This is kind of similar to the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's just not as illuminating, and it gives you a little bit more coverage than the one from Charlotte in my opinion, but I think it still looks really nice and natural even though it does have more coverage. So if you tend to be someone who doesn't like to wear a lot of coverage, you could definitely just wear this on its own, and it just gives you like a little bit of kiss of color. So I really like it on its own, but also underneath makeup I think it gives you a natural amount of glow. So I just like to buff this all over my face, and I feel like you can even see just with that one application I already get like some really great coverage. So for foundation I'm going to use the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I did not purchase the correct shade. There are so many shades in this line. I'm sure there's a shade that matches me perfectly, but for now I'm okay with mixing two shades to get a perfect match. I basically just play around with the two shades until I manage to come up with something that I feel like looks like is gonna match. And I do really like this foundation. I mentioned this before. I feel like it's got a good amount of flex to the formula, so it doesn't feel drying and it doesn't like settle into lines or areas of your face where you're emoting, and I just feel like it looks really nice and natural. But you can also really build this foundation up and get something super full coverage. It's just got a really good feeling on the skin, and it's got really good longevity too. I feel like you can tell. I think it just gives you a really nice soft natural appearance. I'm gonna pop a little bit of concealer on. I'm gonna use the Hourglass concealer. I use Fawn for my under eyes and I use Dune for my face. And then I just blend that concealer right in place. Moving on to eyes, I am so excited. We are gonna be using the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Palette. I cannot wait to use this. I literally just got this in the mail like maybe an hour ago, if that, and I was like, we are filming with it today. So beautiful skin and earthy tones. I cannot wait. And then you have those gorgeous shimmer shades. So I'm just gonna peel this cover off. I don't even know what kind of look I want to go for. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. And I'm just gonna buff that into the crease of my eye. I'm just gonna slowly build that up, but oh my gosh, these are so smooth because they just have such great pigmentation to them. So I'm really gonna feather this color all the way from the lid up to the crease. Okay, I'm actually gonna pull up a Mario tutorial.
More pigment onto certain areas. Of sparkle to the eye. This is shade number 8.
So I'm gonna use this shade right here, and I'm gonna apply that to the outer corner and kind of tap it into the crease as well. These powders have a really unique formula where they almost kind of feel moussey. I know that sounds crazy. They just feel very airy and light, almost like a whipped powder That's the best way I can describe it to you. It's a very unique formula, especially for these mattes. They just have a little bit more of a softer appearance on the eye, right on the tips of the bristles like this, and really blending that softly into the crease of my eye. I'm gonna say, for someone who is really bad at doing eyeshadow, these are blending out literally like a dream. Like, I never have an easy time with matte shadows. It's like one of the things that I struggle with the most when it comes to makeup are matte eyeshadows. That's why I always tend to go for more of like a sateen. These have a really gorgeous kind of like velvety finish on the eye. So I'm gonna go back in with this shade right here, and I'm gonna smudge that along the lash line. This one and this one. So I'm gonna mix this and this, tap this onto my lid. I'm gonna pull it up towards the brow bone, and I'm using my finger, after I've laid it down with the brush, I'm using my finger just to further push that into the eye. And then whatever's left over on the brush, I'm just gonna lightly tap over the rest of the eye area. Okay, another thing too that I really wanna quickly shout out, no fallout. I'm gonna set the face down with the Prism Libre. This is the shade number 4. I'm gonna mix up the colors with the brush, really push that powder in, and it just gives you such a flawless finish. And I'm just gonna lightly powder around the center of my face, just everywhere I want the makeup to really last. Powder is incredible. It's like brightening, it's smoothing, it makes the under eye look really nice and quite honestly like photoshopped. It is such a great powder. I'm gonna use the Charlotte contour wand. I have been loving this, so I'm gonna actually pick it up on a brush. That's just my favorite way to do it. You can dot it on the skin. Now, I have this in medium deep, and I really like using that shade specifically as a bronzer. And the lighter shade, even though I'm not like a fair skin tone is what I mean, it works for me really well. And then I do a little bit of a nose contour. I take a little angled brush and I blend that out. I want to show you this bronzing technique I've been doing for the past couple weeks. So I start off with the Laura Mercier Baked Bronzer. This one's in the shade number 3, and it's this uber like sateen finish medium bronzer. Like, you can tell that it's pretty similar to my skin tone. So I take this and I just lightly buff and apply this all over my skin, really working it in all the areas where I would apply bronzer. So, and it just gives it a little bit more of like a soft, diffused look. It really just like perfects the contour and makes it look completely flawless and just helps blend it out. And then I go in with my NARS pressed light reflecting powder in the shade Sable. I just take it on the same brush. So just like right here, back of the cheekbone, adding a little bit extra bronze right there. You can take it around the hairline, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the nose. It's just a lot more of a diffused bronze effect. I like how it just looks a little bit more seamless with my skin. I feel like it just gives me a really nice, like flawless but natural appearance, because this lighter bronzer from Laura Mercier just really helps kind of like diffuse everything together. And I think it looks so good. It especially looks really good in person. I got this blush from Dior during the sale. It's in the shade 459. I really like it. It's just a soft, natural nude. I tend to pretty much only go for these colors, but they just work really well for my day-to-day. I like how nice and soft it is. You can see just barely putting that little bit of pop right on the cheek. And it has a really gorgeous, soft, luminous finish too. So it still looks really nice and youthful, which I love. This highlight from Lancome is in the shade Sparkling Peach. It is this gorgeous, like foiled, warm toned highlight. Now it's a really pretty soft gold color. The Lancome highlights are very, very pigmented. So I just tap gently into the product, push it in with my fingertip, and I don't go like overboard and apply it all over the skin. I really just have been doing that highlight pop technique where you just apply it around the 4 quadrants around the eye. So I ended up getting a new shade of the Kosas Airbrow. I got it in the shade Black this time, and I think I like this a little bit more. It matches my hair color a little bit better than Black Brown did, and I like the tint that this product has on it. And you can seriously, I say it every time, but I just love how you can fill your brows in with this in like 30 seconds. I mean, just like look at that. It gives my eyebrows such great shape so quick. This is with the Kosas Airbrow. This is without. You're seeing me put it on. Honestly, it just blows my mind how quick and easy and amazing that this brow gel is. It's just perfect. I love this eyebrow gel. I'm gonna try the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes. I've actually never used this before. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly give my lashes a little curl. This is like, honestly, I'm a beauty YouTuber and I've never tried this, but we're gonna try it for the first time. So I love me a good like bristle brush, waterproof mascara. You guys, okay, look at this eyeshadow. Look at this like soft diffused bronzer. This whole look is like, it's coming together. I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with everything. So I'm just gonna apply a couple coats of this. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. I'm really liking this mascara. And then whatever's left over, I'm just gonna lightly tap on my lower lashes. I also got 2 new lip products from Patrick Ta. I've never tried his lip pencils, but I love his lip pumpers. One of my favorite ones is Full Syringe. This one is in Pouty, like a soft baby pink. So we're gonna try the lip pencil first. This is the Precision Lip Crayon in Oh She's Single. Honestly, if I can overline my lips with it, I'll take it. Ooh, it's kind of caramelly. And you know, I always wanna overline my lips. So then we're gonna do the Major Plumping Gloss. This is in Pouty. I love a good like baby pink glitter gloss, especially when they're milky like this. And I love the smell of his lip plumpers. This type of lip gloss, specifically this shade, combines my 2 favorite types of lip glosses, milky lip glosses and glitter glosses, because I never have seen a glitter milky gloss and it's plumping. This is really like my dream lip gloss. I am literally obsessed with the way that this look came out today. I love the base and the Mario eyeshadow palette. It just looks like it's glistening on my eyes. I can't. This eyeshadow palette is so stunning. And then I really wanted to show you guys how I use that Laura Mercier bronzer as like a diffusing powder. I think you can really tell a difference. It just makes everything look a little bit more airbrushed, but in a natural way. Like it doesn't look cakey or overdone. Lip I love. Mascara I love. I'm really into this look today. I also cannot wait to do more videos with the Mario palette for you. So you'll have to let me know, do any of you guys have it and how much are you loving it? I had so much fun filming this for you. I love doing like testing videos with you and really getting to try products for the first time together. I think it is so much fun. So I'm going to list and link everything in the description box down below for you. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about any of these products, or I would love it so much if you would just leave a comment to say hi, because I love hearing from you guys and talking to you. And please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Come follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll have those in the description box as well. And I will see you in my next video. Let me know any other videos that you want to see for the upcoming holiday season. But I love you guys all so much. Bye.